There, a horse and a rider.
Yeah, I see it. Sorta.
A hero, forever in trouble.
One of his arms is already coming apart.
Well, another white horse can always show up.
They don't all have to be white.
They're clouds.
Tasia, you can't be serious.
I wish I weren't, Alora. I mean, I'm worried. This is a bad time.
Well, you can always find something to worry about if you go looking for it.
Yeah, but the stuff on the news every night, people are getting beat up for wandering in the wrong neighborhoods or hanging out with the wrong friends. I mean, you know what happened with Kevin and Raphael last week, and the way the cops react to anything that doesn't look quite right. I mean, I just want Kanisha to be safe.
So you want to break up her and Rachel? Just have them see each other at school and that's it?
It would break their heart, but it might be the best thing for them. I mean, them two together, it's dangerous for them.
They've got a one-of-a-kind relationship. You of all people should know how precious that is and how you have to fight for it. I mean, your husband was white, for crying out loud.
Yeah, we had a wonderful life, and I wouldn't change a thing. But this, it's a different time.
You're going to throw away the last 50 years of progress. Dad, talk some sense into her.
Well, it's not that simple.
Not you, too.
She may have a point.
You demonstrated for integration at the university in '68. That scar in the back of your head is from a nightstick on Black Thursday. Now you're going soft in your old age?
Maybe the concussion finally soaked all the way through. Seriously, though, we weren't fighting for total integration. We called for equal treatment in public services, non-discrimination in financial aid, stuff like that. We didn't assign every student a roommate of a different ethnic group.
But if they wanted to room together, or if they wanted to be friends, they had a right to, and that's what we're looking at here.
Actually, the black student group back then was demanding some degree of forced segregation.
What?
They wanted a separate cultural center, a hideaway, which the school eventually provided.
Why?
Everyone needs a home place.
What does that mean?
Well, it's where they can get together with their friends and they can talk about how they're being treated without the other group overhearing it.
So how is that different from exclusive clubs?
Because when you're 90% of the population, you're the default culture. I mean, you don't have to tie up your only golf course. You could have your home place anywhere, at any time, and we can't.
How is that different from the safe zone stuff on campus?
That's safety from ideas. That's stupid. Safety to just be yourself once in a while. That's important.
How come you never talked about this before?
Because it never came up.
The point is, I mean, nowadays with the PC stuff, I mean, nobody can just say what they think. It just builds tension.
So if somebody's angry and sees Rachel and Kanisha being happy, they could be a magnet for bullying, or worse.
You're afraid. I never thought I'd see the day. What good is the freedom to associate if you can't actually use it? What those girls have is more important than fear.
I'm just being cautious. Tasha has a point.
Thank you, Bob. Although I wish I didn't.
I'm not afraid for myself. I've lived my life, and it was a good one. But I don't want the girls endangered.
Me neither.
He's cute. Does he like you?
He sat with me at lunch 2 days last week when you were sick.
Ooh, serious. Were you gonna tell me the week before the wedding?
Stop it! You're the only friend I really care about right now. But it's always good to play the field, see what's out there. What's up?
Just making sure my injector's okay.
Oh, sorry. You've got a spare, right?
Nope, costs too much. My mom won't get me a new 2-pack until I've used both the old ones. You still have the $10 version, right?
Right here.
Oh, well that works.
Long as I've got time. Too pretty a day to think about that stuff.
Right.
No one's right or wrong here, Laura. We're just weighing our options.
What would your husband think?
The same thing yours would think. Hang the torpedoes full speed ahead.
Right.
But they're not here. We are. So we have to make a decision.
Hello? What? Emergency?
There's the nest. You sure it's safe? Preteen? Okay, fine.
Ow! 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 Come on, come on, come on! Ow!
We should help them. And get ourselves stung and then get busted? Uh-uh.
Run! Get up, get up, run! Run! Ow!
Are you okay?
Just one thing, I think. You?
A bunch all over my back and arms. It's not working.
Thank you for coming so quickly. I wasn't sure of the outcome when I called, but now we know.
So, Rachel's injector just malfunctioned?
Yes.
Doctor, may I see you for a minute? It's about Keisha.
Excuse me.
I'm such a bad mom. I should have cut corners somewhere else.
Don't beat yourself up.
So, what's the problem?
Keisha's disappeared.
From here, you mean?
Of course.
Well, you could always check with her other half. Girls, get dressed. You've got visitors.
Well, folks, what do you say?
Hang the torpedoes.
Full speed ahead.